Hi Taurus, welcome to your monthly reading. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is a general reading, so it might not resonate for all of you, but take from it whatever will serve you best. And if anything here does resonate or provide insight or guidance, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so I can keep reading for you. All right, Taurus, let's take a look at what is going on with Taurus this month. What's the current energy for Taurus? Current energy for Taurus. It's a lot of cards, but we'll take the first one. The Star. Well, let's keep going, actually. Star. Seven of Swords, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so current energy right now. Love this for you. It's a time of renewal, or it's about to become a time of renewal. Some of you lately have not been feeling your best when it comes to your emotional landscape or your kind of your domestic world. Things just maybe have been a little off kilter. And here we have our lovely Seven of Swords, that self-sabotage card, or that kind of sneaky inner critic card. So some of you have just kind of been in that headspace. And I would say, like, with the Nine of Pentacles too, like, you just haven't really had time to maybe focus on self-care lately, right? With both the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups here. Both your kind of physical and your emotional comforts may have taken a back seat lately, or may have been hijacked by some more intrusive thinking patterns, and you know, it's just not really been a generative place to be in. So here we have the Star, which is to say that, you know, you are going to be experiencing a period of rejuvenation, that is coming. And that this card as well, some of you are actively working to rebalance, right? This unhelpful or this kind of negative headspace. Some of you are actively doing self-care, whatever that means for you. But some of you, I think, have Taurus, have very strong, tried and true coping mechanisms when it comes to dealing with external stresses, or when it comes to dealing with periods of mental stress and anxiety. So I think right now a lot of you, like, your season is also coming up, right? So you're in this period of, I think, getting ready to step into Taurus season, and to make sure that all your ducks are lined up in a row, that you're feeling good domestically, that you're feeling good in your home, that you're feeling good in your internal home. So there's a lot of this idea of tending and rest and renewal is ripe right now. So if you've kind of been feeling a little blah lately, I would say it's kind of the next 2 weeks. The Star card, which, you know, has that water energy, which is opposite to your earth sign, right? To tap into that a little more, tap into that kind of flow, whether it's like a creative flow or a physical flow, the flow of your breath, like anything that's going to just help you feel rejuvenated is what you want to be activating. So what's the block for Taurus? What is the block? Five of Swords. Yeah, so here we have another sword card. The block right now. I mean, some of you might be going through an argument or a fight with either a friend or a loved one. It could be a romantic partner as well. Let's clarify that actually. Tell me more about the Five of Swords and the block. Okay. Ten of Wands. We have our Four of Wands. Okay, so this kind of makes things a little more specific. Like, I think some of you are dealing with some relationship problems or just some stressors in the relationship at the moment. There could just be, even if it's not a fight, it might have been a lull or breakdown in communication. Like right now, either you or your partner or both, if you are in a relationship, you could just be feeling a bit isolated from each other. And yeah, it just might feel like you aren't really able to be in touch and in tune with each other like you normally are. So this kind of foundation, because I think whoever this partner is for you guys, it usually is a strong relationship, and it's very trusting, and it's got a lot of open communication. It's very equal, it's very loving, as the Four of Wands shows. But lately, you know, there's some communication blockage, and there's some kind of, you know, some of you might also be experiencing kind of projecting thoughts that are causing doubt or causing anxiety around the relationship. And so the block right now is that you're kind of too much in your head at the moment. And some of you might also, this kind of communication issue can also be to do with having too much on your plate. So a few things going on here, right? Some of you might be taking on too much at work, or some of you just might have had a lot of things to tend to in your life, a lot of emergencies or responsibilities that have cropped up. And so it's taking up a lot of your time and your energy, and you haven't been able to really share that burden with your partner. If anything, it feels like you don't really want to be sharing it, or like you're kind of retreating. And this might, if this isn't happening to you, maybe that's the case, that you're experiencing this with your partner, that you're finding that they've really retreated, they're really buried in their list of things to do, that you're not really being included. You don't feel like you're able to support. So whichever way this goes, right, I would say this is kind of a block. And again, we have a King of Pentacles in reverse, and we had our Nine of Pentacles in reverse earlier, right? So this kind of, again, this feeling of being at home and feeling safe and feeling being in comfort, whether it's your usual comforts or just being in a space of feeling luxury and feeling care, self-care, and care from your partner or care for your partner. I think that that's the thing that's been off balance lately, right? And that's the thing that you want to be renewing and focusing on renewing, is your relationships and your care for yourself and for others. So another message to kind of keep in mind is that if you've been feeling really stressed and if you've just been feeling really overloaded with responsibilities and work and worries, that's kind of depleting your emotional reserves, and so that has a direct effect on what you have available to give to the other people in your life. And you could be feeling right now that you need to, basically the point is that you can't fill other people's cups if you're empty right now. And so I kind of come back to this first card here with the star, that you need to fill up your own cup first right now. That's kind of the focus, is that self-care work. And then once you've replenished your own self, you'll have something available to give to others and to offer support. Okay, so I feel like we kind of already covered like advice as well in that, but let's just take a look at what the advice is. Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords. Anything else for advice? Interesting, the Tower. I feel like you got the Tower last month as well, Taurus. So, okay, let's clarify that. What's the Tower doing here? Eight of Pentacles in reverse as well. Okay, yeah, I feel like, I mean, Eight of Pentacles in reverse and Page of Swords in reverse. So again, we have this this idea of like the responsibilities you're holding right now and the tasks that you have on your list, and maybe there's too much. There's too much on your plate. So think about what it is that you need to reprioritize, or maybe what are some things that you need to let go for the time being, or to say no to. Yeah. What are some things you need to maybe say no to? Whether that's, you know, people asking you for stuff, or work. Because I feel like there is a bit of a burnout energy, and as we said, right now you want to be focusing on renewing for your season that's coming up. So likewise, with the Page of Swords in reverse, it's kind of like telling you to chill for a bit, or to kind of take a break, and especially if you have been really focused on certain goals, or if you've been focused on getting things done or achieving certain things, it's kind of telling you to take a step back from that Page of Sword energy of attacking the day and always taking action. The Tower. I mean, it's kind of relating to this Star card, because after the Tower comes the Star in the Major Arcana, right? So again, think about what things are ending in your life, or what things you want to be putting to an end in this cycle, so that you have the space to nurture yourself and to, you know, find this star energy. And for some of you, like, it might be, you know, this might also be speaking to your relationship, is that it might be reaching a breaking point for some of you. Like, this might be a bigger issue that's emerging in terms of these two cards. Like, I have a feeling for some of you there may be deeper issues at play that are not just to do with the immediate stresses right now, but there might have been there might be a bigger thing going on in terms of mistrust, or, for some of you, you may be dealing with unfaithfulness, or that might be part of the past that's like rearing its ugly head. And just right now, this relationship for you could be the Tower moment in terms of something that needs to kind of fall apart in order for you to move forward and find renewal and re-find your peace. Okay, so again, not saying that's for every situation or every person who's in the relationship, but for some of you, because this Tower did pop up, I think some of you are in that situation. So we'll take a look at the love forecast to end, since we are on this topic of relationships and, things ending, things beginning. So what's the love forecast for Taurus? What is the love forecast for Taurus? Something came up. Strength. Yeah, you got to be strong. For those of you who are going to go through this Tower moment, that's what you have to call in. Anything else for love forecast for Taurus? Nine of Pentacles again, in reverse. Sorry, yeah, Nine of Pentacles up again here. So the domestic kind of bliss is not really gelling at the moment. And we have the Hanged One as well. Those of you who are in a relationship, I think this speaks to those of you who are in this relationship situation with the, potential ending coming, or just a potential, break. You're kind of in a moment of suspense. It kind of can go either way right now. And some of you are almost just waiting for the other shoe to drop. So I think some of you know, that this is coming for your relationship. And that's why we have the Strength card here, that you really just need to steel yourself. But this is a beautiful card because, again, makes me kind of think of the Star. It's all about building up your inner reserves right now. If indeed this relationship is coming to an end and it is going to be devastating, the Strength card is a reminder that you are going to get through it. And it's a reminder too that you're going to be stronger from it as well, that if anything, this particular relationship might be really holding you back, and that as soon as you allow it, as soon as you face the truth of it and accept that it isn't meant to go on, and you allow that kind of devastating ending to come and move through it, the Star is going to come through for you as well. In the end, you're going to come back to yourself, Taurus, okay? So, kind of intense, I know, but I think you're going to be okay, Taurus. I really do. Whatever situation you're in, right? Whether it's rebuilding a relationship that's maybe lost a bit of lost a bit of its harmony, or whether it's that, or whether it's an ending that's coming. Like, this is going to be a period of renewal and regrowth, so just keep that in mind. And I'll see you in your next reading. Bye.